Good morning to all. We have completed the first unit. Now we can enter into the second unit, Bonds of Love. This unit is meant to promote personal integrity, cultural consciousness, human values like selfless service, universal love, truth, sacrifice, sense of duty, etc. and social ethics. In this unit, we have to discuss about an anecdote, maternity. Maternity is a story by Lilika Nakos. It was a description about the sad plight of Mikkali, a refugee. This story glorifies maternal affection against the background of horrifying war and the harsh realities of a refugee camp. The story illuminates the noble message of the need to possess humanitarian values. What is maternity? Yes, the quality or state of being a mother. So maternity is motherhood. What is the difference between maternal love and other love? I think all of you can give me the answer. Yes, mom's love is selfless and it is unconditional. What are the consequences of war? Yes, poverty, unemployment. War destroys communities and families. Long-term physical and psychological harm to people. Mass destruction of cities. And it affects a country's economy. We have studied that maternity or maternal love is related to mother. I want to ask you a doubt. Can a father give maternal love to his son? Can a brother give maternal love to his younger one? I don't know your answer. Anyway, in this unit, Mikkali shows that a brother can give maternal love to his brother, younger one. We can go through some images. Maternity is a story which has three main settings. A camp of Armenian refugees, a camp of Anatolian refugees, and the home of a Chinese family. It presents an insight into the strengths and weaknesses of human nature. Mikkali, a teenage boy, is the main character. He is 14, but he is unable to walk for his bread, as he has to find a nursing mother for his starving infant brother. He stands for courage and determination. The women in the refugee camps despise the baby because its wails disturb their sleep and they become sick. His miserable and horrible experiences make Mikkali desperate. Finally, a Chinaman takes pity on him and takes him to his house, where his wife breastfeeds the baby lovingly. Thus the baby is saved. The story emphasizes the terrifying experiences of racism which make people inhuman. Although it leads to conflicts, it can also be an opportunity for enlightening experiences. Motherhood is quite different from just being a mother. The Chinaman's wife is portrayed as an ideal mother who symbolizes culture, warmth and humanness. The author of this story is Lilika Nakos. Lilika Nakos, 1903 to 1989, was a Greek novelist, journalist and short story writer. She was one of the first women writers of modern Greek prose and for many years the only woman in Greek journalism. She is best remembered for her story collections titled Children's Inferno, stories of the Great Famine in Greece. One of her best known novels is Lost Soul. The theme of this unit is love. Sub-themes are mutual love, universal brotherhood, helping mentality, values of real love. We can go through the passage, maternity. It was more than a month since they were at Marcellus. The camp of Armenian refugees on the outskirts of the town already looked like a small village. They had settled down in any way they could, the richest under tents, the others in the ruined sheds. But the majority of the refugees, having found nothing better, were sheltered under carpets held up at the four corners by sticks. They thought themselves lucky if they could find a sheet to hang up at the sides and wall them from peering eyes. Then they felt almost at home. The men found work no matter what, so that in any case they were not racked with hunger and their children had something to eat. Of all of them, Mikkeli alone could do nothing. He ate the stale bread which his neighbors cared to offer, and it weighed on him, for he was a big lad of 14, healthy and robust. But how could he think of looking for work when he literally bore on his back the burden of a newborn babe? Since his birth, which had caused his mother's death, he had wailed, proclaiming his famished state from morn till night. Who could have accepted Mikkeli's services when his own compatriots had chased him from their quarters because they were unable to bear the uninterrupted howls which kept them awake at night? Mikkeli himself was dazed by these cries. His head was empty and he wandered about like a lost soul, dying from lack of sleep and weariness, always dragging about with him the deafening burden that had been borne for his misfortune, and that had so badly chosen the moment to appear on this earth. Everybody listened to it with irritation. They had so many troubles of their own, and they all pitifully wished it would die. But that did not happen, for the newborn child sought desperately to live and cry louder his famished state. The distracted women stuffed their ears and Mikkeli wandered about like a drunken man. He hadn't a penny in his pocket to buy the infant milk, and not one woman in the camp was in a position to give it the breast, enough to drive one mad. The day, unable to bear it further, Mikkeli went to the other side of the place where the Anatolians were. They also had fled from the Turkish massacres in Asia Minor. Mikkeli had been told that there was a nursing mother there who might take pity on his baby. So there he went, full of hope. Their camp was like his, the same misery. All women were crouched on pallets on the ground. Barefooted children played about in pools of dirty water. As he approached, several old women rose to ask what he wanted. But he walked on and stopped only at the opening of a tent. From the interior of the tent came the sound of a wailing infant. Now we can go through the unfamiliar words. Unfamiliar words. Maternity, motherhood. Marcellus, a port in southeast France. Refugee, a person who has been forced to leave his country. Outskirts, the part of a town or city that are farther from the center. Shelter, protection from danger or bad weather. Rack, a piece of equipment usually made of bars that you can put things in or on. Stale, old and not fresh. Robust, strong and healthy. Wail, to cry or complain in a loud, high voice. Proclaim, to make something known officially or publicly. Famished, very hungry. Compatriots, a person who comes from the same country as you. Days, make someone unable to think or react. Now I want to ask you some questions. Question number 1. Why couldn't Mikkeli earn even a penny? Question number 2. Why was Mikkeli chased away by his fellow Armenians? Question number 3. What made Mikkeli go to the camp of the Anatolians? I want to give you an assignment. Describe the life of the Armenian refugees in the camp.